All right, guys, finished up the inspection here. We're going to walk you through these pictures. As we go through the pictures, if y'all have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And if you see anything in the pictures that you want to go see firsthand, by all means, let me know. I'll be glad to pause this. We can go look at it and then come back to the video. Don't save any questions till the end. People usually forget by the time we get to the end of this. We've got about 150, 160 pictures to go through. So please feel free to interrupt as we go through here. The first thing we do is cover shot of the front of the house. There that is. Cover shot there to the left side of the house. Looking at the roof the best I could there, I could see, I'm going to venture to say, about 90% of that roof from the ground, and everything I've seen looked great. It looked to be three-dimensional shingles. That's a 30 to 40-year lifespan on those. Nice high-quality shingle. And, of course, they're original for the house. I didn't see any lifted shingles, no damaged shingles. All the flashing and all the connections all looked to be in great shape. Then the electrical meter base is over on the left-hand side of the house. All look to be in good shape there, too. The AC unit's over there as well. It is a York. Did not see a date on that, but, again, it's original to the house. Right. Yeah. And where the only real issue I've seen there is where the pipe goes through into the house there. Got a little bit of a gap there. Could use some silicone to seal that up. Just keep bugs and weather out. Okay. The downspout extension, this is on the front left of the corner of the house. It's starting to pull loose there, and let's get that reconnected. I tried to pop that back in, but the angle of this pipe makes it pop back out. So you may need to do a little bit of digging there, try to get that pipe scooted over a little bit, and maybe use some self-tapping screws, maybe screw those together. That way they don't pull loose quite so easy. Around the windows, very minor, but the caulking is starting to shrink just a little bit, and it always does that. After the first 3 or 4 years of a house, you have to go around and reseal around the windows. I recommend every spring, walk around the outside of the house and look for little gaps and cracks and stuff, and get them sealed up as you find them. A little preventative maintenance. The hose bib there checked out good. Kicked right on for me. Again, looking at the roof, all look to be in good shape. All the gutters and downspouts look good. Right above the garage door, we have a little stair-step crack working its way up through there. They make a pre-mixed mortar mix. You get it at any hardware store. It comes in a squeeze bottle or a caulk tube, either way. Just go out there, clean that crack out the best you can. Work that mortar into the crack. Work it in there as deep as you can get it, and wipe it off smooth. That seals those cracks right up. I actually specifically look for that crack on every house I go to. What it is a still lintel that goes across there that holds that brick. And between summer and winter, that still lintel will expand and contract. And it causes bricks to move just a little bit. Every couple years, keep an eye out for that. It'll crack back open on you. Okay. Cover shot there, the right side of the house. Looking at the roof once again, all look to be in good shape. Cover shot of the rear of the house. Again, looking at the roof, the plumbing vents, roof vents, all look to be in good shape from what I can see. Keep in mind my limitations because of the height and whatnot. I've been doing this for 11 years, though. I'm getting pretty good about spotting issues even from a distance. And I didn't see anything up there going on, guys. The steps going into the basement door, it'd be nice to have a handrail. Anytime you're over 3 steps, we're technically at 4 on these, so maybe we'll consider that. And hindsight's 2020. I like to see a 6-inch step up going into doors, just for the water thing. But there is a drain there, so something to keep an eye on, especially when you get that first trench of downpour rain. Go out there and look and make sure no water is getting to the door, and always make sure that drain there stays cleaned out. And then the decking there, you can see where the nails are starting to pull loose a little bit. Nothing terrible at this point. I think it's still a solid deck. They did notch the beams and everything, so everything was all notched in there. But I'd like to see a couple lag bolts in there just to keep everything from pulling apart. Coming into the garage area there, just cover shots. LiftMaster garage door opener checked out good. The garage door itself was smooth operation, and we do have the optic eye for the laser safety reverse system, and it all checked out good too. Get into the attic space. There's no insulation over top of the garage, but there's no heat source up there, so that's normal. All the framing and sheathing look good. Once we get over top of the house, we have plenty of blown-in insulation. All look to be in great shape. Insulated duct work. I was happy with the attic. All the framing and sheathing look great. Didn't see no signs of leakage or anything like that going on. I was happy with it. This is over top of the master bedroom. All kinds of insulation. Coming back down out of the attic there, I noticed that we had a refrigerator. I was getting ready to test the outlets in the garage. Anytime there's a refrigerator or a freezer plugged into the outlets in the garage, we do not trip them off. I still go around and test the outlets to make sure they're all working, but I don't push my little test button to trip off to test the GFCI because I may potentially shut off that refrigerator, and I've had to pay for meat before, and I'm not doing it again. Ooh, yeah. I'm heading downstairs to the basement there. Nice handrail going down, lighting all checked out good. Cover shot of the basement there in general. All the outlets, lighting, doors, windows, all checked out good in that basement. The ceiling fan checked out good as well. And it's coming into the next room there, just cover shot. Coming into the unfinished area through that room. We do have a sewage pump there on the right for the basement bathroom, then a sump pump on the left. That's for your groundwater to be pumped out. And they do have a water-powered backup system on that as well. Very nice. Pump kicked right on for me. Everything's going to be working just fine. We do not test the water-powered backup systems. I don't know why, but I'm just not allowed to. But I do lift the float on the other one there, and it kicked right on. No signs of leakage or anything. And then the water softener there is beyond the scope of a home inspection. We don't check them for functionality. I do check them for leaks. No signs of leakage on that unit, though. If you have any questions about the functionality, there's a lot of companies out there you can call to actually have them come out and service that every 6 months or something like that. Moving over to the furnace, it is a York. Again, no date on that unit, but I'd say it's original to the house. The breakers there is missing the dust cover. Make a little plastic piece, a little flexible plastic piece with two-sided tape just sticks on there, keeps those breakers clean. I'm not too worried about these. They're good and clean here today. It's when the furnace is in the laundry room. So for some reason, dryer lamp loves to stick to these breakers. Down here is not a big deal, but if you're ever at the hardware store and see it, go ahead and pick one up and stick it on there. And the filter's at the bottom there. You got that little handle there. This whole metal piece there pops out, and that's one of those 4-inch filters. It was good and clean there today. A little trick to those filters is when you go to replace it, have a little piece of duct tape with you and put a little, kind of fold the duct tape in half and tape it to the top side there. That way when you go to change the filter next time, you're not using screwdrivers and your fingernails trying to get it out. You have a little tab area that you can actually pull. Nice. And then the water heater there is a Bradford White. It's a 50-gallon unit. Electronic. All the connections there at the top look great. I didn't have no issues with that unit, guys.
Is that a good size for the size of the house?
It is. If you was to have a spa tub, a jacuzzi tub, or something like that, then you may need something a little bit bigger. But 50 gallons is pretty standard for about a 3-person household. And then moving over to the electrical panel box, showing the cover shot of the breakers there in general. It is a GE. We had a couple breakers in the off position, and these are not labeled on the panel itself, so I don't know what these went to. I may want to ask the homeowner about it. I had power with everything that I tested, so I'm not sure exactly what those are powering. So maybe we'll put that request to the homeowner to ask, what those go to. If they can't answer that, maybe get an electrician here to try to track those down, because they both have wires going to them. I just don't know what they're going to. Yeah. And the one may be like for an extra water heater or something. I don't know.
Or maybe
a pre-wired.
the downstairs is plumbed.
And maybe a breaker for that.
Yeah, some of those appliances or something. Maybe they just have those circuits shut off.
Yeah, I definitely would ask them about that. GE is our name brand. Showing the cover shot of the panel being removed. All the wiring all look to be in good shape. Even the way they ran the wires. Whoever did this job, takes pride in their work. 200 amp service coming in. 200 amp main breaker. Braided ground wire. We have room there for extra breakers if you ever need to add any circuits. And then just going on throughout the basement there, again, all the electrical lighting, fans, windows, all checked out good. Coming into that basement bedroom. Again, the ceiling fan, lighting, electrical, windows, all checked out good. And the closet looked good too. The closet doors don't have any latches. And that's get that installed. And then your main water shutoff valve is in that bedroom closet, just so you know. So when you open up that closet door,
for the whole house.
I believe so, yeah. You may want to verify that when you get moved in. I'm not allowed to turn on or off the main water valves. Once you get moved in here, turn on the kitchen, a couple bathrooms or something like that. Go down and shut it off just to verify. And then, like I said, the closet doors there didn't have no latches. Coming into the basement bathroom, the sink faucet drain stopper, plumbing underneath, all look to be in good shape. The commode flush just fine, secured to the floor, no signs of leakage, and the shower kicked right on for me. Just showing the little closet there underneath the steps, all checked out good. Coming into the laundry room here upstairs. Any questions so far with the outside, garage, mechanicals, basement? Coming into the laundry area. Hose bib connections look good. And then the dryer connections look good too. I don't care for these slinky style dryer vents. They tend to get clogged up pretty easily. It's a silly thing to have a house fire over. I really like to see you have a smooth wall pipe, either a metal pipe, PVC pipe, or a rigid metal flex. They make them in white plastic too. Stay away from the slinky style. Those are functional. I mean, if you want to use it, that's fine. If you ever notice that your dryer is not drying as good as it used to, check that pipe. Coming into the master bedroom there, the rear right. Cover shot. Again, the lighting, ceiling fans, electrical, windows, all checked out good. The doors were good, and the closet was all good. I was happy with that room. Coming into the master bathroom. The sink faucet drain stopper, plumbing underneath, all look good. Limited on that drain there. I would say if there was a leak, they probably wouldn't have all this stuff around it. But just know I couldn't see all of it, and I'm not digging all that stuff out to see it either. So the right side sink there, the faucet and drain stopper was good, and extremely limited on that one there too. Actually, when I opened that cabinet door, a bunch of stuff fell out, and it was pretty stuffed in there. Felt like I was at home. The shower there kicked right on for me. The commode flush just fine, secured to the floor, no signs of leakage. And from there, we step into the front center bedroom. Again, the fan was good, the lighting was good, the window was good, and all the electrical that I could get to checked out good. Keep in mind, there's probably an outlet behind the dresser I can't get to. If I had issues with other outlets, I'd be hooting and hollering.
Right.
But all the outlets I got to checked out good, so I'm happy with it. Closet there looked good, and the door was good. Coming into the front left bedroom, cover shot. Same story, guys. Electrical, lighting, windows, doors, all checked out good. The closet was good. Coming into that main bathroom, the sink, faucet, drain stopper, plumbing underneath, all looked to be in good shape. The light switch got a little damaged. This one here is starting to get chipped. That one here is already busted. Eventually, you're going to have to replace those light
That
switches.
was the master bath.
That's the main bath here in the hall.
Oh, okay.
And then the GFCI reset in that main bathroom controls all the bathrooms. So if you lose power in one of the bathrooms, go here to hit the reset button. Commode flush just fine, secured to the floor, no signs of leakage. The shower kicked right on for me. Could use some caulking where the tub meets the shower there. The grout's starting to be a little hairline crack there. Especially with the little ones, they like to splash.
Okay, yeah.
Coming into the living spaces there, showing the foyer, showing the living room. Again, all the lighting, electrical, windows, all checked out good. Showing the hallway there. Nice digital thermostat, all checked out good as well. And you do have a heat pump here. Have you ever had a heat pump?
Yeah, we have one.
Awesome, awesome. And the heat pump checked out good. Just know I cannot test the AC portion of that AC unit this time of year. It has to be above 65 degrees for 72 hours. But the heat pump worked just fine.
Okay.
And when the heat pump works, it's the same components, it's running in reverse. The heat pump works, the AC usually does too. Closet there by the front door, all checked out good as well. Actually, I think it's by the hallway.
Oh, yeah.
But either way, we're both good. Coming into the kitchen and dining, lighting, electrical, all checked out good. And we do have child safeties in all the cabinets. There was one here. I think it was that drawer right here.
Oh, okay.
I see you had little ones. I just want to point that out to you. All the other ones all checked out good, though.
Okay.
Refrigerator is good and cold. Got ice in the ice maker, so he's working just fine. Dishwasher in at the rinse cycle, so he's working good as well. The stove, all 4 burners in the oven, fired right up for me.
Okay, I have a question about
Yeah.
stove. Sorry. What is this?
That's a warming center. So this right here,
Yes.
you kick that on, and it takes a few minutes for it to get warm, and it doesn't get very hot at all. But you can put like a casserole dish there, or your
Okay.
noodles or something like that, and it'll keep it
Okay.
warm for you.
Ah. Okay, yeah.
And then the microwave operation, vent, light, all checked out good. Sink, faucet, disposal, plumbing underneath, the sprayer, all checked out good there too. Cover shots there in general. Guys, those are the pictures.
Awesome.
Like I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty much giving you peace of mind here today.
Sweet.
I got a few issues there, nothing I would consider major.
Yeah.
A couple questions for the sellers about those breakers and stuff. But overall, I think it's a beautiful house.
Awesome.
Y'all made it way too easy for the Saturday.
Yeah.
Any questions?
Nothing that I can think of.
Other than like the cosmetic cracks and stuff. Any other
Right,
thing
right,
y'all
right.
have seen that I haven't mentioned?
No,
I don't think so.
we covered it. Yeah.
To wrap up this video then, after you view the video, the written report, if you have any questions, by all means, give me a call. My name is Will with Certainty Home Inspections. The number there is toll-free, 866-417-9591. And thanks so much for choosing Certainty Home Inspections.